Joining me now is North Carolina Congressman Addison McDowell. Congressman, you were there, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts when President Trump started talking about that moment when he was saved by from the assassin's bullet by God. Let's watch that moment.
So you never know, but God did that. I mean, it had to be. The chances of turning, there's no reason to turn to the right. I feel even stronger. I believed in God, but I feel much more strongly about it. Something happened. So thank you.
You know, Congressman, when you hear the president taking us back to that day, there's something that changes in his voice.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's hard to hear that and not get cold chills. I mean, you know, the likelihood of that shooter missing from that distance is very low. I mean, I'm a hunter, and the president pointed out, like, two of his kids, Don and Eric, are both hunters. You don't miss that shot with that rifle. The president compared it to missing a 1-foot putt. It's a chip shot, and the fact he turned his head at that moment is it's nothing but the Holy Spirit.
When you look at how quickly things are moving in Washington right now, we've had hardly any problems getting the nominees through the confirmation hearings, the speed in which the president's agenda is happening, you have to wonder, is this really a God thing here that we're seeing unfolding in our country?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you've heard it before. I've heard it a lot over the past year that I think we have one more chance to save our country. And I think that God intervened in this. He intervened with President Trump. He intervened in the election. I don't believe in chance. And so it's, you know, we're ready to work. We're ready to react, and that's what we're doing.
The president also announcing, Congressman, that he was signing an executive order protecting people of faith in the United States. What does it say that we need an executive order to protect the rights of Christians and Jews in this country?
It's unbelievable. I mean, the fact we even need this is crazy. And so I think it's great. I think that this executive order is wonderful. And I think Pam Bondi is going to do a great job. She's going to go and clean out the FBI, the IRS, the DOJ, these people that have continued to treat people differently because they're Christians, because they're Jews. That's not right. I think President Trump sees that, and he's ready to fix it.
Congressman, in a recent campaign ad, you spoke about the loss of your brother to fentanyl. We're talking about what's happening, what's going across the border. Let's watch this real quick.
I'm looking forward to voting for the Lake and Riley Act today because for families like hers and like mine, this is a needed step. To those of you that are watching, I lost my little brother, and I'm in Congress so that you don't have to lose yours. I'm excited to get to work. President Trump, we need you here. January 20th cannot come fast enough. Thank you.
And you know, Congressman, we talk about Lake and Riley, but the truth is there are going to be, and there are a lot of American families that have been impacted by fentanyl.
Sure. You know, my little brother's birthday would be tomorrow. He'd be 29 years old, and, you know, he's not here. And I spoke about this on the House floor today, that every year tomorrow, February the 7th, is a painful reminder that my brother should be here. And if there were laws in place that stopped fentanyl from coming across our border, he might be. And today we were on the floor debating the HALT Fentanyl Act, and there were 107 Democrats that voted against this. This is common sense legislation that would stop fentanyl from coming across our border. And the Democrats, they're arguing that, you know, we want to keep people out of prison. We're talking about drug traffickers here. And my brother was not a drug trafficker, but let's be honest. If you gave me the choice between my brother going to jail or being dead, I'd rather him go to jail. So I disagree with the Democrats, and the 107 that voted yes, thanks. The ones that didn't, why?
Congressman, we're going to have to leave it there. We thank you for sharing your story on Newsmax. Thank you for that.